This is ITV, the Insurance Television Network.
Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of the Insurance Television Network. I'm your host, Joe Battaglia, and I'm pleased to have Yolanda sharing some time with us today. Hello Yolanda, how are you?
Hello, Joe.
So what we want to really talk about today, Yolanda, is, and I chose you for a simple reason. Folks, you see all these awards over here because this is Yolanda, her name's on it. So I said, you know what, let's talk to Yolanda. So she gave us a little time so we could talk, so thank you so much, Yolanda.
You're welcome.
You know, we want to talk about doing the right thing, right? And doing the right thing, you know, what does that mean? What does that entail, right? So if I said to Yolanda, do the right thing for your clients, because remember what we want to do, we're conducting business with seniors, right?
Yes.
So what we want to make sure is that the seniors feel comfortable with us. And when we leave, they feel like, wow, I got the right plan. I'm comfortable with Yolanda, with John, with Sue, whatever it may be, right? So when you look at things and you say, you know, do the right thing, you know, what we want to look at is, why do some agents come across people that are talking to them on the phone and the person says, I'm fine, I'm okay, right? Well, are they really okay? So the purpose of this podcast is to share is that when someone says they're okay, it doesn't mean they're okay. It means that they don't know you. And they're just saying that to you, right? So let's take a look at that today. So Yolanda, if we said, you know, you're conducting business to seniors, doing the right thing, what does doing the right thing mean for you?
Well, first off, you want to have a conversation with them
Right.
about what plan they currently have.
Okay.
I always ask, how did they obtain that plan? Did they enroll with an agent, or did they just see a commercial and call up the company?
Because
and
think
enroll
about it, have
themselves?
you seen commercials? We all do, right?
Absolutely.
They're all over. So you're saying they could sign up with commercials, maybe they got a card in the mail, whatever it may be. So continue.
So once I established that, I asked them if they're satisfied with their plan. And if they want to reevaluate their options, because we do a no-cost evaluation.
That's good.
And what I find is that a lot of agents, they don't do their due diligence.
Okay.
Here at SSNA, you've taught us, and it's been working great for me. It's actually my fourth AEP.
You're growing a big book of business. I know you're
Yes,
happy.
I am.
I know. I noticed you're taking a few more days off lately.
I know. So what I do is have a conversation with them, and what we want to find out is whether or not they're satisfied with their plan first.
Okay.
If they're not satisfied with their plan, or maybe they were at one point and they need additional services, we look at their options. And the way we do that is by asking them who their doctors are, what medications they take, how many milligrams, how many times a day they
You're
take
thorough.
it.
You're very thorough.
Very thorough, because you want to make sure that when you switch their plan, if that's going to be the case, that it works for them.
Okay. So what about if they travel to other states, things that are important, like maybe they have special doctors, special clinics. We're just learning, right? So it's not that you have to, we're not going to spend hours, but everybody knows what doctor is important to them, what clinic, what procedures. We just want to know. That's all it is, right?
Absolutely. And when you go through that and you're evaluating all the different carriers, in addition and comparing it to the one that they currently have, I always look to save them money.
Right.
Whether that's on the monthly premium or on the co-payments.
Okay.
Of course, we want to make sure that the doctors are in network. And of course, that their medications, if not the same price, but maybe the co-payments are less.
Less, exactly. Because every plan is different, right? Every
That's
plan
correct.
has different deductibles, so you have to look at that, right? And don't you use, what's that software program that we have that you utilize?
Oh, we have a great software program now that makes things that much easier.
What's
and
the name of
it's Lead Pro.
Okay, remember that's Lead Advantage Pro, but
Lead
just remember that Lead
Advantage
Advantage Pro. So what do you do with that information?
That information, well, first, that system is great because it narrows down. You can enter all the doctors and the medications, and you can see several of the carriers.
That's helpful.
Once you enter it once, to see where all the doctors are in the network.
Okay.
What plan is most efficient as far as co-payments,
Right.
and you're able to evaluate that. So LA Pro
Helps
Lead
you out.
Advantage definitely helps us out.
So
that
you
way.
notice a big difference because that was introduced this year. So you notice a big difference with that.
Oh,
view.
definitely.
So it helps
Definitely
you out a
saves
lot.
me time. Yes.
Saves you time. It's all about, you have this prospect, this senior, that needs to have additional health insurance coverage. We already know that. But, sometimes, if Yolanda helps them, they're on the right plan. Think about this. You look at your book of business with hundreds and hundreds of clients in it right now, and it's grown tremendously. The idea is you look at, do you really get phone calls every day from all your clients? Not really, no,
No,
right?
no.
No, because you put them in the right plan. Those agents who put them on the wrong plan, they're the ones that get phone calls every day. We don't have that. We have peace of mind because those clients have peace of mind first, right? So let's take a look at, so what we really want to go over today is when an agent might hear, you know what, I'm really okay. Well, how are you taken care of, right? So here's a question I pose to you. Have you ever had somebody who said they're okay, and you mentioned, you started your conversation, they started to listen to you, and you evaluated what you have, and you knew that you could save the money, you made that appointment, and you went there, and you signed them up. Did you ever have that?
Oh, absolutely.
You do, right?
Absolutely.
So here's my point to you. It's just because somebody says they're okay, they don't know that they're okay. Why? When a person signs up, you mentioned before, Yolanda, a person could watch a TV commercial. And if you call up ABC Company, you call them up, it goes directly to their in-house captive agents. They only represent that one plan. So every plan that they have at their disposal is one company. There is no one company that the plan is perfect. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely.
So if you don't have all the carriers, because we're totally unbiased, that person was sold a product that may not be the right plan for them. So Yolanda goes in and evaluates. And what happens, Yolanda, because chances are that although they signed up for a captive agent, that plan you could offer too. What do you do, since we practice know before you go, if you realize, and of course we know what plan they're on already, if you're going to the house and you set this appointment, right, and you found out that the plan that makes sense for them is the plan that they're on, do you go on that appointment anymore?
Now, typically I already have my comparison done a few days before.
Right.
And I call them if the plan that they're in is the right plan for them. I do call them up. I cancel that appointment.
Yep.
And I let them know that that's the right plan for them.
Right.
Then I give them some information because every year plans do change. So I may mail them something. So
Right.
if they need help in the future, they're able to contact me.
That makes sense. So you see, Yolanda has switched people. So when a person says to you, I'm okay, no, they don't know if they're okay. Yolanda knows if they're okay. You know if they're okay. By doing your evaluation, by using Lead Advantage Pro, you'll know what's right for them. What's somebody looking for? So Yolanda, in a plan, what do people look for? They want to pay high co-pays and high premiums? What are they looking for? What is it?
Well, they're looking at, they're in retirement, so they want to save some money, but they also want to have the most comprehensive coverage.
So, and they want to pay as little as possible.
Of course.
So you're always, so that's the common denominator. There's no guesswork. What are you looking for with a plan? You want to pay the lowest copays and get the most comprehensive health coverage. And if a person is in a plan, you need to make sure that's the right plan for them. Because what better reward do you get when you have a person that was in a plan, not knowing it was not the right plan, you put them into the right plan, and now they say, my God, thank God I did listen to you.
They're very thankful.
They're very thankful. So the purpose of this today was to just share with you that although they say no, they're okay, are they? Not
right,
really.
you need to ask questions.
Right?
When they say they're okay, you comfort them. That's
Yes.
fantastic. You're okay. What plan are you in?
Right.
Oh, I know that plan. And if you know your plans, you're supposed to know your plans and your deductibles.
Right.
There may be even that company may even offer a better plan for them.
Right,
And just to
exactly.
give you a quick example, this morning I went on a plan. I won't mention the carrier, but they have several plans. And they were in one of the plans with the highest copayment. I switched them this morning to the lower copayment with a zero premium. Same company.
Now think about this. Who was the agent? Did you find out who the agent was?
Actually, I did. There was no agent in this case. He actually saw the commercial and he enrolled.
Perfect example, right? They saw a commercial, they enrolled. And those captive agents don't do the due diligence that you do, right? And
Correct.
clearly you could see this, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So you were able to help this person that was
Yes.
on a plan. And you put them onto the same company but a different plan that made more sense.
Yes.
Because you know all the plans. It's that easy, folks. This is not a hard business. And do you think Yolanda is going to get lots of referrals from that person? Was that person happy with you?
Absolutely.
There you go. So it works, right? So I hope you learn from this episode, that no is not really a no. When a person says no to you, I'm okay, just say, you know what? I really don't know if I'm okay, but I don't know yet, so I'm just going to say that. That's what's running through their mind. So it's up to you and your personality to start this conversation and get it going, because the worst thing you could ever do is leave somebody on a plan that's not the right plan when you could help them, right? So that's the whole thing. Yolanda, any pointers that you want to throw to our audience today about anything? I mean, about this business. How has this business been for you?
Oh, this business has been great to me. This is my 4th AEP that we just went through, and every year my business keeps growing.
Yeah.
And I enjoy working, with the older people. It's comfortable knowing that you're helping someone,
Right.
and during their retirement to save them, wherever you can.
Yeah.
And of course, medical and dental are very important.
Yeah.
When we're young, we don't think about those
Right.
things. But when we're older, we tend to think about more medical needs and
Absolutely.
things. And so
Absolutely.
I feel confident that I do the right thing for every one of my
Now,
clients.
I understand you're also selling final expense, right?
That's correct.
And you do very well with that, too.
We do a lot of cross-selling too. Once you have them as a client, I do send them information for other products, which we have Legal Shield, dental insurance, dental discount insurance.
What about the financial products, too? Lots of stuff.
As well as financial products, annuities, and life insurance.
Right, good.
And a final expense, which a lot of seniors don't have, or even if they have life insurance, they like to have maybe just a small policy so they can leave the big money to the kids and the mortgage,
right.
and a small policy just take care of their
Burial,
final expenses.
Well, that's great. That's great. It sounds like she has it all together. There's nothing we can teach her because she's great at what she does. But thank you so much, Yolanda, for being on today. And we want to thank all of you for being a guest again on the Insurance Television Network. Again, we're here to help you grow your business. And the only thing I can share with you is implement the things you learn each and every time you view us, because it works. It definitely works, right? That's the whole bottom line.
Absolutely.
So with that, guys, see you next time. I'm Joe Battaglia. Yolanda, thank you so much. We'll catch you next time.
Thank you for having me.
Bye, guys.
Take care. Good luck.
Take care.